Very good morning to you, and thank you so much for keeping it NBS television. It is the Morning Breeze, your most authoritative morning current affairs show, and it's a Friday. It is time for the media roundtable. We get to look at a wrap-up of the week's events. It's a political season, definitely, yes. And yeah, pressures here, pressures there, a little bit of a push here and there. And of course, the National Unity Platform is still with their selection criteria. The NRM has gone through their primaries and still going through up to the topmost, positions of the party. FDC is at it. Every political party right now is in preparation. But who will be taking the flag? Who will be coming into parliament? But also at the end of the day, who will be vying for Uganda's presidentials? Uganda's top seat. We have over 109 so far, 109 people, including this time we've had single mothers come through because this is what they are bringing forward. I'm not saying it in terms of ridicule, but there are those who have said they have come to represent single mothers' interests. There are those who have come to represent Omuntu Wawansi. They didn't need to have any kind of speaking English when journalists asked them how they would be expressing themselves. We've had young people as well coming through to say we want to represent the biggest demography of the country. But who will be taking the day? That's a story for another day. But also as we go into unemployment, as Uganda Bureau of Statistics did state, unemployment to be at 2.9% nationally, but going up to about 4.4% amongst the youth. Many remain unemployed, but we remain to have so many ghosts on Uganda's payroll, government's payroll. And in 2023 alone, they were collecting up to 53 billion Ugandan shillings. That's about 4.4 billion shillings each and every month. So are the ghosts taking up the jobs that actual human beings should have been taking up? Those and many more other stories that have made headlines during this week are what we will be paying attention to. And allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you my panel. Once again, it is fully constituted. I will start on my immediate left, right here. And of course, Honorable Dan Kimosho. Kazo is well represented. I think now after the NRM primaries, congratulations first of all on the flag. Thank you. Is it calm or the heat is on as is across the country?
You're not sure until you're sure.
I love that. You don't have to just thumb.
No, you just first thank God for the first round. How the second round plays out is another issue altogether. Okay. But we thank God for the first round.
Definitely. And wishing you all the very best and all the candidates anyway. And of course, Richard Baguma, media trainer, veteran journalist, but you're still practicing in a way or two, right? Yeah, somehow, somewhere, not actively, but a very good morning to you, Richard.
Good morning. I would just like to believe that this is not a ghost panel.
No.
We have ghosts everywhere. So just to be sure that
it cannot
be. First of all, thank you for coming back after leave.
Thank you.
The very beautiful kid you produced. I hope you produce 2 next time.
Sure. Yeah. Praying for that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have that detail.
That's him.
My friend. Dan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Dan is a giant fella. He's really slashing people, all the moneyed people in Kazo. Thank you very much for teaching them lessons.
Teaching them a lesson.
Of course, Saviti.
Why am I getting strangled?
But why don't you let him speak also? Why is Sabiti
I haven't shot anything. The guilty need no accuser.
When you see a hand on the trigger, you know a shot is coming.
Saviti is one who benefits from the institutions of the Chimoshos, but in different ways. Saviti, thank you for looking good. Keep it up. And I am waiting for the news from Butamba.
Every wedding has there is a group of beautiful women who did in the cutting the cake. So I think
Sabiti is in that group. Sabiti, allow me officially say good morning to you. I want to protect you from any kind of shortcoming here. Good morning, Sabiti.
Good morning. The rest of Honorable Commercial's friends are very quiet. When you meet them in the parliament, they hardly talk. I think that explains what Baguma was saying, that he slashed through the money in Kazo and came through clean. But good morning, and happy to join this conversation today. Yeah. I have seen the people of Butambala are with us today, so and from the look of things, he's smiling. The crooked faces that have defined candidates on the race clearly are not his portion.
And
so.
getting better each and every day. He's looking better. Honorable to be Arias Muchibi. Inshallah, yes, definitely. Good morning to you, Arias, and a pleasure having you on the Morning Breeze.
Thank you, Mildred. I'm very, very happy to see you back.
Humble, thank you.
Looking like that. I'm pleased to be with the Honorable Kimosho on this show. I'm sure he'll give me some notes. The notes he failed to give to Sabit. You know, Sabit almost produced a poster.
Wait. Why is everyone shooting at Sabit this morning? No. I protect you.
My right to cowardice is being called that. I have the right to be a coward.
Exactly. Cowards live longer.
So here we are.
And anyway, good morning to you, our viewer. Thank you so much for keeping it right here and for staying with us as we take on this conversation. And of course, yes, let's start with the political conversation. I have two aspirants. One is already in, another is aspiring to come in, and that is for the Member of Parliament. But let's take a look at the top seat of the government, which is the presidential seat. And currently, I think this is the biggest number that the Election Commission has had in a very long time, or in history, having over 109 people who are intending to lead the country. They have the vision for the country. Someone said, a particular headline on the Nile Post said 104 looking for Museveni's vision, quote unquote. I'll put it at that. But the biggest question is it the zeal to lead, or is it that the bar has been put very, very low, that we get to see the caliber of people who are picking nomination papers today for the presidency of the country? And I want to start with you, Dan, on this. As someone who has vied in for politics, you know clearly our constitution says for as long as you're above 18 years and you have a particular level of education that is a USCE certificate or its equivalent, you can be able to become either Member of Parliament or President or whichever you want to. Has it been put too low that we are getting to see all manner of people? Some have considered others comedians, others too young.
Thank you very much once again, Mildred and the team on the panel. You know, depending on where you stand, but one would say that because of the enabling environment, people, the democracy, the free space to participate, everyone is at liberty to pick papers and participate. And one can easily put a plus that because of that free space, because of the democracy, because of actually it also explains that we have many senior six, either senior six, you call them what now? If they are only senior six, are they?
Leavers, senior six leavers or vacancies? Okay. Because they're not dropouts, really. Yeah.
Okay. At what point do you become a dropout?
When you do not complete the entire session.
Which complete now? Because
if you didn't complete senior 6 and you ended in senior 5, we would consider you a dropout.
So if you complete senior 6 and don't finish university?
You're still a senior 6 leaver. Yeah. You can always continue.
When we were growing up in Zongo, they used to say you have finished school.
You finished school?
You.
After 6 years.
And I'm genuine, because I've never gone into to understand at what point you are, because at senior 6, you're still as incomplete. You have the basics, but then you're not very complete. So, but this explains that we have many people who have finished senior 6 and they can participate. But on the other hand, it also explains how leadership maybe is being vulgarized in a way. But anyway, expressing interest does not amount to anything.
Yeah, you're not yet a candidate.
Someone can be bored at home and they will choose to go. And you know, being on these televisions and you're written about, and you know, even for a man who has a problem or problems with their wives, it can sort of a few things, because their men have also shown that they can be on a national TV. And the man will say, you see, our future is bright, and it can move them another day. So you don't know what people are pondering with. So I think let's not give it a hype, the expression of interest. What would make sense for me or for the countries, finally, who is able to participate?
Who is on the,
to garner the number of signatures, to be on the ballot paper, to explain to Ugandans what they stand for and what they should be understood to